Hey, it's time for another video vlog. This month I've been busy taking care of two baby robins. I rescued them from work and when they were about a week old, and I've had them for the last 3 weeks. The first week they decided that they wanted to get out of the nest and try and learn how to fly, and the second week that I had them they learned how to take a bath and they were learning how to eat on their own. And this last week that I've had them, I've been trying to strengthen their wings, and I've just been trying to get them to be able to be strong enough to be set free. And I've really enjoyed having them here, except for the fact that they have to eat every half hour, and so I've had to go out in the backyard and dig up worms and get berry mixture and learn things off the internet about how to raise them and all sorts of things. Crazy thing about the worms is you can't get like fish bait worms because there's growth hormones in them. I had to do that one day because I took the birds with me to church since they have to eat every half hour, and my parents and I had to do some errands after church, so I ran out of worms and I didn't have any more berry mixture stuff that I make for them. So we were at Walmart and I went in and got the fish bait. Well, these worms, compared to what I was digging up, were huge. They were like mutant worms. It was just insane. And so I had to cut them up in several pieces because they were so big. And I gave them to the worms and they ate them. However, it was difficult for them to eat because they were so big, and also their skin just seemed a little bit more tough. It was really strange. I was so disgusted by the worms, and it made me think about how like there's so much grease and unhealthy food that we tend to eat that's pumped with growth hormones, and it might be extremely delicious, but it's not good for us, and how like the organic things are really better. And I don't eat things 100% organic. Since the beginning of this year I've been trying to eat a lot healthier and to just invest in my health this year. But those worms, they were gross. I will always think twice about organic and versus things that are pumped with growth hormones. So anyway, let me go get the birds so I can show them to you. Okay, so this one I called Greedy, and this one Willie, just because this one, when I first had it, it was so greedy over the food, it just would push the other one away, and I was getting very frustrated. And so sometimes I would call it Greedy SOB, for son of a bird, to be funny, haha. And this one, Willie, after one of the times with feeding, a clump of dirt was I found on its eye, and its eye was closed, so it was like One Eye Willie. However, I think this one is a male and this one is a female based off of the coloring. And this one's darker, has like a darker head, and I think the chest is a little bit more red. So, since this one I think is a girl, I've changed the name to Williena, and still Willie for a short nickname. So, like I said, these birds have been cute and a lot of fun, but it's time for them to go. And I know my parents are also getting kind of frustrated and wanting them to go as well. So, because they make a big mess. But besides that, it's been really cool having these birds, and God's spoken to me many different times in my life about how I'm kind of like a bird, and also I just would love to fly. Like when I get asked that question, if you could be any animal in the world, what would you be and why? And I always say I would be a bird because I would just love to fly. I'm just fascinated by them, and it's been awesome just watching these birds grow and observing how their natural instincts are, and just being with them and nurturing them and I guess loving on them. It's been a lot of fun, but it's going to be a bittersweet moment when I let them go. Hopefully they will come back and migrate, or robins do migrate, so maybe next year in the springtime I'll see them and I'll get to see their babies. So Anyway, that is all for now, and I hope you enjoyed this nature-filled documentary of the 2 baby robins that I hand raised. Okay? Have a good day!